Hey guys, how are you doing today? Today we will be making an all too important tier list here. We will be determining which waifu is fit for real life. Alright, that was terrible. Anyways, let's break down what the tiers mean. Start off with the S tier, which stands for Salami Salami. A stands for Awesome. B stands for Boring yet Dependable. C stands for That Bitch Be Crazy, but maybe I'm into it. D stands for Damn, what the hell did I sign up for? E stands for You better find that emergency exit. And F stands for There is no emergency exit, you're fucked. And then of course we have the FBI tier, the husbandos, and the ones we do not know enough about. Now let's start off with the spring cleaning, of course. Let's put in all the husbandos because this is a waifu tier list, not a husbando tier list. We're gonna put in the main character. We have Chongyun, we have Bennett, Luke, Kaya, where is it? Razor, Venti, Xiao. And then for these characters here, we'll just place the ones we do not know yet. So we haven't played with these characters just yet, so we would like to not judge just by appearance, right? There's more to a book than its cover. And then of course, we're not here to get arrested. We're gonna make sure this is a family-friendly channel. Okay, so we gotta keep all the children in the same room. Could include Klee. Could include Paimon, even though I have no idea how old this weird fairy is. We're gonna include Chi-Chi, even though she could be one of those, 7,000-year-old zombie girls. I don't know if that's your thing, but I hope it's not your thing. And we'll go from here. We're gonna start off with Amber. Amber, I think, is the baseline. So you guys know where this is going. She's like the baseline. She has her moments where you're gonna be like, she is so sweet and loving. And other moments you're like, wow. She forgot her keys in her wallet again. She's always forgetting things. You have to pick up after her. That could be charming for some, but I feel like, even though the tier for B stands for boring and dependable, it could also mean like the middle tier, and I think that's where she belongs. She's like right in the middle. She has potential. She can definitely grow into that A and S tier for sure. But where she stands currently, she is a B tier type of waifu. Next we have Barbara. Now she's, I think, a step above Amber, where she has shown she could cook, she could sing somewhat. Now I know some of you guys may hate her singing. I have moments as well. I'm like, lady, I'm just trying to upgrade your artifact. Can you stop singing every 5 seconds? But I think she is still someone that you can imagine growing older with. There's a possibility there. I think she's above Amber at the very least. Next we have Beto. Okay, she is the example of a not dependable. She is an example of a strong, independent lady that if you happen to land her, she will be on your ass in the best ways possible. Now I am a lazy piece of shit. I've told myself several times, I'm gonna go jog, make it a regimen every day, get up 8 o'clock, and then after a week or so, I'm like laying in bed till 11 in the morning. Like, nah, that's fine, don't gotta jog. She'll be making sure you get your lazy piece of shit ass out the door and jog, because she will not stand to be with a man that does not improve himself every day. And for that, I mean, that's a good reason to also, that's also one thing you do want to have in a partner. Someone that can push you. Someone that can make sure you draw the best out of yourself. So, for that reason, I think she belongs in the A tier. Now, Official is someone that may be slightly controversial, but from my time playing with her, she is someone I can imagine if you were to have her as a wife, or, if you make it to a wife first off. She's probably someone that'll be looking down on you the whole entire time. I'm marrying this peasant of a man. And I don't know, some of you guys may be into that. Some of you guys may enjoy being stepped on, but that is not my cup of tea. So for that reason, I'm out. She's gonna have to go in the damn Daniel tier. Next we have Jean. She is probably the pinnacle of someone who is bright, beautiful, dependable, and can be a little spontaneous, perhaps. None of that can be gathered from a story, that's just my conjecture. But I firmly believe that Jean belongs in the S tier. You guys can fight me for this, but I think she does. Next we have Keqing. Okay. First off, guys, she is a top tier character in the game. Like, her playstyle is amazing. But we're not talking about playstyle here, guys. We're talking about, is this person a waifu in real life? Okay, so with that said, if you've played Keqing before, you'll notice if you AFK for 5 seconds, she'll be up in your ass and telling you, hello, stop procrastinating, let's go on already. So, she's the type of lady, if you were to date her, and you went to the bathroom for 5 seconds too long, she'll leave you with the bill. Alright, I'm not about that stuff. That's flaky croissant shit. Alright, I'm not up for some high maintenance relationship where I can't take my time in the bathroom, you know. Reddit threads don't read themselves. So for that reason, we're putting her in the C tier. C for, she can be kind of crazy. Maybe you like that, but, you know, not everyone has the same taste for tea. Next we have Lisa. Lisa is, for many people, an S tier waifu. She exudes that Ara energy, the one that a lot of people are looking forward to. But there are some days you do want to be vanilla, you know. Sometimes you want that plain milk instead of almond milk, right? So she may be an S tier in a lot of people's eyes, but I think, despite her motherly instincts, despite all that she brings forth, I do believe she belongs in the A tier. She may have a little bit of her flaws, and you guys can fight me for this, but that's just my opinion after all. Then we have the Traveler. Now, I'm not really even sure how old most of these characters are. I mean, the FBI open up tier kind of speaks for themselves, but let's assume she's, you know, of legal age, and assuming that, I feel like she is also in the same kind of tier as Amber. Now, why is that? She suffers from, unfortunately, the main character syndrome, so she basically never talks. Can you imagine trying to get to know someone that never talks? I don't know, that seems kind of hard to me, you know? Relationships is all about communication. Can't be staring at each other. I can't be the only one talking the entire time at dinner time, you know? So, for that reason, I'm putting her in the B tier. She may be dependable a little bit. She may be the silent type. She may do her stuff and support you from the shadows, but, you know, there's got to be that two-way communication when it comes to these relationships. Next up, we have Mona. Now, again, kind of similar. I don't know how old this person is, but judging from her characteristics, judging from her character, she's gonna be telling your fortune every single day, you know? She is going to be spontaneous, I feel like. Flashy, different, someone that you would never get bored of. With that said, I think she's kind of similar to Keqing, where she kind of goes by her own rules. She may be a little bit high maintenance. Not to say it's that bad to have somebody that pushes you a little bit, but I feel like the part of me is just leaning towards that C tier for Mona. She's just a little past it. Next we have Ningguang. Now Ningguang is someone who is the definition of probably high maintenance. She is apparently the richest character in this game. She probably owns the entire Liyue city, and with that comes a fuck ton of competition, as you may imagine. Now, not to say that you shouldn't be polishing yourself every day, but if you are the richest person in the city, I don't know, like, some days you want cereal in the morning. She'd be like, no, we gotta have the finest dim sum around. Okay, Can't be eating no peasant food. And that's just a lot, you know, it's a lot to ask for. So, same reason she belongs, I think, in the C tier. Now, Noelle. Don't get me started on Noelle. She is a bona fide S tier material. She is, although kind of boring in gameplay perhaps, as someone that you look for to grow old with, she's probably the most dependable person next to Jean on this tier list. And I just realized I have Xingqiu on this list as well. I'm gonna have to clean that up later. But anyways, back to Noelle. If you've ever seen her voice line when you're just laying down, first thing she asks you, not, you know, stop procrastinating, what are you doing? It's, how are you feeling? Would you like some tea? Now that just end it there. Perfection. She will care for you until the very end. We will pay that in kind. So I feel like she is the epitome of what you're looking for in a waifu. We're gonna put her right here, right next to Jean. Next you have Sucrose. Now, unfortunately, this is a character I don't know too much more about. I've played with almost every character here except for Sucrose, so I can't really give that much info on her. So I should have probably put this in the other tier earlier, but just for the time being, because I have not played her, I don't want to judge just off of appearances. We're going to put her in the IDK tier. Next we have Xiangling. Now, first things first, she is a renowned chef. That already puts her at bare minimum B tier, right? Have someone that is amazing at cooking, offers you food whenever you're feeling down, perky and cheerful. That is, for most people, myself included, what you're really looking for, right, in a wife? Again, some stereotypes in there involved, so I apologize for that, but just saying. What probably puts her to the A tier instead of the S tier is that she may be a little too spontaneous, you know? You can imagine this wife of yours, if you had Xiangling, she'd probably let herself go when she's like 40, 50, eating everything. Like, okay girl, we understand that we're married, but you know, we still gotta take care of ourselves. You can't be going crazy. You see a freaking boar in the middle of the street, you can't go eat that, okay? Has a lot of cholesterol. Gotta chill. So for that reason, I think she deserves to be in the A tier. Okay? And this guy Xingqiu, I swear to God, I did a test run myself last time, and I forgot about him here too. I don't know what it is about him. I always forget that he's a guy and not a girl. So we're putting him where he belongs here. But with that said, this is my personal tier list. You guys are free to disagree and flame me in the comments, but just wanted to have a little fun, honestly. There's so much going on with the game right now. Tons of popularity, tons of exposure, all this, beginner guides, etc., which I have myself, but wanted to make a video just solely to talk about, you know, some silly stuff. So feel free to let me know if you like this type of content. And if you're interested, feel free to hang out with me as well on Twitch. I try to stream every day during the week, 12 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you would love to talk about the spiciest memes here in the Genshin universe, feel free to hang out with us. Leave a like and subscribe again if you enjoy this type of content. And hope you guys have an amazing journey here in Genshin. There's so much to do, so much to love, and I look forward to sharing this adventure with you guys. So, see you all around. Peace.